'Cause I don't like ladies living with dust mites. He will never treat you right. You will have to worry. 'Cause I don't like ladies living with dust mites. Hoping he will treat you right. Okay. Remember that by Jennifer Hudson? Is that you? Is that you? Is that you? Yeah. Okay, anyway. You know how I do. Is this you? Some chick who met some dusty Moby Dick, got pregnant, and pretty much that's it. I know it's not you, lovely ladies, but it's somebody out there. You know how you can tell for some women they're that some chick who met up with some dusty Moby Dick, got pregnant, and pretty much that's it? You can tell by the behavior of the children. Running wild. A good example of that is Baltimore, Chicago, H-Town, any major U.S. city. Teens running wild. Could be Becky, Beckalina. Met Billy Bobs. I thought he was it. He left me stuck, just me and the kid. Could be Lil Kiki. Could be anyone. When you see these children, preteens, 11, 12, 13, how are you out in the community at 9:30 at night, 11 o'clock? How old are you? I don't care if they're 13 or 15. You need to be at home. When they announce, hey, we may need to go ahead and have curfews, because what? Unless they're, accompanied by an adult, don't let them in certain parks, like what, Millennium Park in Chicago. Kids jumping on cars, dancing, twerking. But that brain is not working. That's how you know. Chances are the parent in control, which is highly a single parent household. And sometimes, hey, it's two. It's Dusty and Dustina. Remember the video where the two walked the children and the 11-year-old daughters down, and they saw the 12-year-old, and then the parents watched and said, get her, as their two daughters, over some social media post, two daughters jumped the 12-year-old and started fighting, and then the parents were arrested. $4,000 bond, something like that. I think it was $40,000 bond. So you can get out on what, $400, and then had to hire an attorney. Was it really worth it? So yeah, it is. This can also pertain to two-parent households. But a lot of this right here is fatherless homes. The mother's in control of the house. She may be working, doing her thing, but she's lost all control. And the father, he's been gone. And so the kids just do whatever they want to do. There is no structure in the home. There's no guidance. That's how they can buck up at the teacher and fight you and sucker punch you and slam you down to one of your legs that's not working over the telephone. Why? There's no family structure. The family structure is broken, and it's been broken for generations. It's just passing down poverty mindset. So basically, you look at it. My best friend is a teacher. And you look at it. Some of them will show up with paperwork. Sign this. Sign with my kid. Oh no, ma'am. The child is just not doing his homework. His or her homework. That's the problem. They're not paying attention, and they're not turning homework in. No. Sign this with my kid. She's trying to get a SSI check, and that's some kind of supplemental check, I think. I forgot what it was. But an SSI check is it's an extra check they want to try to get for the kids. And don't get it twisted. When they want to put a label on these children, the money is not for the kid. The money is for the mama. The money is for the parent. Or if it's a legal issue, the managing conservator. The money is for that person. It's not for the child to get a tutor. Heavens no. That money is for the mama. She wants to use that. You got a kid here that can of course get you the Section 8 vouchers, some food stamps, insurance. I mean, the whole 9 yards. So go ahead and work the system. That's funny, but they can't learn birth control or how to say, hey, this is not the man for you, boo. You did that last time and look where it got you. But they know how to work the system. That's how you know. People are doing what they want to do. So when you see these kids here, a lot of times it's not a family structure. It's just like in the hood you have, in other communities you may have, and even in some black middle class communities, you may have a neighborhood where people care about their property. There's not trash everywhere. And then you have the hood where somebody can like take you and beat you down in the street. It'll be on camera, but no one will call the police. Just the hood, why it's an everyday thing. Oh, they got beef. So when you see these children running about, just running wild like animals, being destructive, they're attacking people, robbing people, they're angry. You know what it is. The dad had been gone. And the parent that's left in charge, child, that's just some chick who met some dusty Moby Dick. She got pregnant and that's it. That's all it is. There's the will the parents didn't work out. They were married, got divorced. Oh, they got divorced and the father's job transferred out of state. No. It is what it is. It's some chick who met some dusty Moby Dick. She got pregnant and that's it. And this child, as far as like raising it, how to raise it, there's no structure in the home. There's probably a lot of abuse in the home, anger, folks in and out, sometimes a child being abused. It's like, where are all these angry kids coming from? Where's all this anger? Someone takes your phone, you go ballistic, you become violent. Where's it coming from? No family, no decent family structure. There's no structure at all in the home. There's no love in the home. No love in the home. Why do you think, again, when you see these, especially these little young black boys, I'm like, how is an 11, 13-year-old out carjacking? I'm sorry. What? You need to be in your room, reading a book, playing games, whatever kids do. How are you out committing crime? Why are you a preteen with a leg ornament on, a monitoring device on your leg? How do you get that bracelet? I call it the prisoner bracelet. How do you get that bracelet on your leg like that? The electronic monitoring device. You're 12. How'd you get that on your leg? He hanging with the wrong crowd. Hanging with the wrong crowd? Where's the daddy? And your schedule should be going, if you go to church with your parents, okay? But we definitely know school and back home. Hopefully school, library, back home. How are you that young hanging in the streets? How? How are you that young hanging in the streets? And now you got a little, you got an electronic monitoring device on your leg. You got the prisoner bracelet. Why? The daddy been gone, and the mama. Not every struggling parent is a good parent. The mama is just some chick, again, who met some dusty Moby Dick. She got pregnant, and that's it. And this child, the child is here. I clothed and fed you. I can't watch him 24/7. Really now? His dad been gone. Really now? I'm doing the best I can. A lot of times they want these kids out the house because, see, they're trying to work on the next man, a.k.a. Dust Bucket, until they get pregnant again. Get him out of my hair. I need a break. I got to have me alive, too. That's why I keep saying, if you black women, for the next 5 years, really, we need a forever hashtag no more baby mamas. That can avoid a whole lot of drama. That can really save your life. If the women would take a stance, seriously, if you could take a stance, because black women have truly, in my opinion, been miseducated. If you could take a stance, we're not going to have all this easy bedroom action. I don't see how the hell we just go from dating to already pregnant. What the hell is wrong with you? And I say it because I care. Dating, you can't really enjoy dating. You end up pregnant so fast. And you know the men as a collective ain't about nothing. They're not about you, sweetie. Why can't you be? I mean, seriously. Oh, we were dating, we were talking. Well, how you got the stomach mumps? And Tommy said, I think I'm pregnant. That dude will go out to lunch. He'll be gone for the next 10, 15 years. Well, he said it went to get us some lunch and never came back. So why are you just getting pregnant so? What's wrong with you? Getting pregnant so fast? And I said because I care. Because then you find yourself laden down with a responsibility. That's what happens. The seed of poverty, D, and it's overwhelming. To be honest, can't even enjoy your youth. 25 with 3 kids. What the hell? I'm and I try not to get excited, but it just irks me. 25 with 3 kids. I was 25 buying a house for the first time. What are you doing? 25 with 3. Girl, you better tell me you've been divorced. But see, you don't know anybody. You haven't been taught that. No, you're doing a lot of the things that happen. You're doing what you see, what's around you, and that's the norm. Baby mama is the norm. And that's why you have even some black men are so ignorant when they see that you're, like you can be 30, no kids. Is something wrong with you? No, fool. I have standards. When I was dating and I was like late 20s or early 30s, I would hear that. Is something wrong with you? No. Why would I have a whole bunch of darn kids and I'm not married? That's when I knew I ain't finna date this Negro no more. Bye. No, nothing's wrong with me. I have freaking standards. That's what the issue is. That's why I don't have any kids. And I'm not saying because you have kids, you don't have any standards, but what I'm saying, we think there's something wrong with you. She ain't got no kids. Child, don't be 36 and 35 and no kids. Something must be wrong with her. Dust free, living my best life. Watching from afar how all the hardworking women who fell in love with a man or just feeling like with a man and had his child, his children, and seeing how they have to struggle on their own. So after seeing that, I realized, oh, what not to do, because these men will hashtag abandon you. Yeah, I remember hearing that. Can you have kids? Well, let's see. I'm dating right now. I don't have a wedding ring on, so why the hell would I be trying? So I can do what? Handle it all by myself. I'm sorry, even in dating, I've never heard a non-black man ask me that when I was 20s or 30s dating. Never. It was always a black man would come with some more stupid comment like that. And even then, when I saw a man had a baby mama, that was my cue to leave. That's just me. That was my cue to leave. Oh, when I was in my 20s, I dated a guy that had. I said, "Oh, you have a baby mama." So that's just me. I don't do men with kids. That's not my relationship. That was my preference. And then you have to look at it. They'll be dating you, and then you find out about kids. They will lie. You find out about kids, and you're thinking, so we're going out every week. I noticed that too. One guy used to say, we're going out every weekend. We are out not every other weekend. We go out every weekend. Every weekend we're out going to this nice restaurants, this party, this club over here every weekend. And then I finally had a kid. It occurred to me, I said, and I asked him, well, you're telling me this now because the issues come up. And then it occurred to me, how the hell is, I'm like, what? And I'm like, you telling me now? Then I got to thinking, when is he spending time with his child? Because guess what? We see each other in this relationship during the week, and we go out every weekend. I'm getting dressed, we're going somewhere. If not just to dinner and stuff like that, it's because he loves to, get out there. I mean, seriously, we're just having a good time every weekend, not one weekend. Oh, so I was like, what do you see this kid? Because I'm with you every weekend. It's just the two of us having a good time, having some fun. And that's when it occurred to me. I said, oh, he's not there for his child. Has a good job, Oh, yeah. This young black man, yeah, good job. He had a very nice place too. He lived in a very upscale apartment. Good job. He was a manager. We were going out having a good time. Oh yes, whatever you want, baby. Dress nice. Oh yes. Whole lot of friends. He had more friends than I did. Every time look at we're going out, and I don't mean no cheap place. We just had a, sometimes just casual, but we're always going out, getting dressed, having fun. And it occurred to me, so when is he getting his child? Because he likes to party a lot. When is he getting his child? Friends had some money. Oh yeah, he knew some guys that were athletes. Mm-hmm. There was an occurrence with some football players over the weekend that happened. Child, I already knew about it because they had a private party, which kind of shocked me because I ain't that kind of chick. But they had a private party, and I had told my homegirls about it at work. I said, man, guess what happened this weekend? You ain't gonna believe this, girl. I said, this is what happened. What? I said, yes, that's the guy, the football player. That's him. Next thing you know, it's on the news. I think it hit the news like on that Tuesday because my girls, I told them that Monday, and they were like, "Girl, you said." She said, I said, "Yep." I said, "I told you." I said, "I already knew about it." I said because I said, unfortunately, we were there because he knows them. So I said, yeah, that ain't my kind of, I'm too square for that. I don't, Next thing you know, a little issue had happened afterwards. And it was on the news. My friends are like, what? Oh my God. I said, girl, yes. I said, I told you. I told you. Yes, ma'am. And I'm not sports oriented. I'm like, yeah, but I told you. So, oh yeah. But I never, so that's what I knew then that it's not going to work because this man is not spending time with his child. And don't tell me you don't have the money because I can see she's splurging, the mother splurging on me, treating me nice. He left to spend money, spend money, spend money, spend money. Good time, good time. So at that point, a few conversations, and I wrestle with that, and I just say, you need to handle it, and then some drama start kind of hitting, and that I'm like, yeah, you need to handle it. So let you handle this, and I'm holler at you later, and I just moved on. So yeah, me that's my thing. If black women, I'm telling you, we have been miseducated to expect nothing, to accept less. And if we can get to the point, if you can just please stop the hashtag baby mama, stop the pregnancies, please. I'm begging you. You can live your best life. Now, some of you just want to be a mom. That's you, do that. But we're having babies too early, out of wedlock, and these men are not protectors or providers. And then a lot of things are happening. People's lives are changing overnight, financially. So yeah, we need to really change it. And then you could be a good, decent parent raising your child. You could be a single mom raising your child to be decent, do the right thing. Child, you do not want your child that you're raising yours to be decent and respectful. You do not want your child to be like the one on the screen, some chick who met some less than Moby Dick, got pregnant, and that's it. Because guess what? While you're raising your child with structure, love, respect, and decency, when you meet the chick like this on the screen who met Moby Dick and just got pregnant, her child has a higher probability of being angry and being could be damaged or abused. So when they see your kid with nice things and decent, oh no, I can't because my mom, they'll try to make fun of your kid. And then they may see that you are a single parent too, and your child is decent and, come from a different cloth. They can, listen, hood recognize what's good. They can recognize that they got a hood life and yours is different. They can tell you by the mannerisms, the way you handle yourself. They can tell. So when that kid sees that, the kids know the parents don't care. If the parents care, they put their foot down and have some structure. If the parents care, the dad would be there. If the mom cares, she wouldn't just get pregnant by anybody. She'd try to put down some structure, at least try. So then they can go anywhere they want to go because the parent does not care. The parent really want them out the house. So then here you are, you're a single mom and you're raising your kid to be respectful, what have you, and grace. They've got a plan for you. You let your kid know that, guess what? I don't care if it's just to two of you or three of you. Whatever your name is, regardless of our circumstance, greatness is expected. This family, and I mean, we do the best that we can. We don't hang around with trash. You got too much to lose. You have a future. You need to instill that in your kids. And some people do. So then, if you live next door and you got the chick that just met some dusty Moby Dick and got pregnant, and that's it, her child sees you. Oh, you had a birthday party. You went here. They will look at your child just like the parents. I'm telling you, you know the apple does not fall far from that tree. Dusty Senior equals Dusty Junior. You think? So you think about it, and your child's getting good grades and accolades, and they've got a future. That kid with no structure in the home, and the daddy just been gone. All of a sudden, they'll want to fight your child. They will even have to tell you they want to kill your child because they're abused. They are abandoned. They are emotionally scarred. They are. And they see your child as, why do you think each time, every year, some kid gets a scholarship to go to school, play sports? Every year there's a party. Yay, congratulations. Look at Jesse. All right, Samantha, go Kiki. Oh my God, got a scholarship. Have a party. Why? It's going to be a shooting somewhere. Why? Some old piece of crap kid whose mama is a result. Some old piece of crap kid that's a result of some chick who just met some dusty Moby Dick, got pregnant, and that's it. That kid right there, that's going to be the one that's angry, start shooting, like the party that they had. Somebody wasn't invited. They don't want you there, trash. It's their party. These people are, just breathing dysfunction. Now it's a shooting because they weren't invited. Who would do that? The product of a chick who met some dusty, dysfunctional, low vibrational, poverty D Moby Dick. She met him, child got pregnant, and that's it. There was no family, just a place for residence and do whatever the hell you want. I'm 36. I gotta have my life too. I'm 24. I'm 25. I just got pregnant. I'm feeding your ass. Now the taxpayers are. They get real tacky with the children. Hence the pipe to prison pipeline. So yeah, when you see these kids out here, it's like, why are they out that late? What are they doing? The daddy has been gone. The mama's pretty much checked out. Yeah, it's just, that kid is just a result of some chick who met some dusty Moby Dick. She got a pregnant child, and that's it. There's no plan for the child. There's no structure. There's no love. There's no direction for the kid. You hear, I clothed and fed you. Get your behind the school and get out of my hair. The mama's checked out and the daddy is gone. He is not there because he doesn't care. And sure, it can be sometimes from a two-parent home. It can be. Some of these men will get married to avoid child support. Dusty Dan did it. He said he said he married Becky. He said, for what? He said because he wasn't working, and she married him too. He said he married Becky because he was not working, and he knew she would put him on child support. He didn't want to go to jail. So he said, so I just married her. He married her and did nothing, and she's still supporting him. She's supporting her. Becky's supporting him and the child. So yeah, so you see the kids running wild. You already know the dad is not there. He doesn't care. They just abandon the kids in the BC. But the mom, it's not. Sometimes it could be a hardworking mom. The kids get fall with the wrong crowd. But a lot of times we have to face it. A lot of times these kids running wild, no structure in the home. That kid is just a result of some chick who met some dusty Moby Dick. She got a pregnant child, and that's it. Let me know what you all think. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, share the video. Simply Said on YouTube, and I am out.